Welcome, friends and traders. We are gathered yet again today for an exciting session, quick and easy way to have a bias. The slowdown section of the time, which helps us and pulls us into the trading with some bias. And this is Thinkorswim platform, which is free. You can have this done there. So on the left side, we are tracking the four major ETFs: Russell, IWM, DIA, Dow Jones, QQQ, Nasdaq, S&P with SPY. So four different ETFs. And we have 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. We're not displaying the data. We have disabled the data. You can go to properties and disable the price series. We are only showing the indicator here, which is TDM squeeze. This is free indicator in Thinkorswim. TDM squeeze is nothing more than when the volatility compresses, when the Bollinger Band gets inside the Keltner channel, volatility has been squeezed, right? This is one approach. All right, so this is what this TDM squeeze is designed to do. All right, it is just telling us, are the Bollinger Bands inside the volatility channels or not? There are so many implications and such kind of applications you can build. This is the combination of two standard indicators. All right, it is telling us the momentum, focus, the direction bias, and the resting time zones. All right, that's all there is. On the middle section here, we have NVDA, we have Tesla, we have other things I'm doing here as well. So what is this telling us? Same thing. Again, this is happening on the low time frame, 15 minutes. On the right side, you can pick any chart. We are using 5 minutes of NQ execution chart. That's all there is. 15, 5, and 30. They're linked with frequency of, as you can see, 5, 6, and 5 and 3. So this is where multi-time frame is happening. Now, why we chose this stock pairs is because they are, if you look at the index weightage index, right, based on the market cap, the index weightage changes, and what percentage of stocks are purchased in the index also changes. So NVDA, Tesla, and what is this? Well, what we can also do, we can create some composites. I can have 3 or 4 stocks in each section, which usually move together, and the market moves as well. So just creative ideas. We can do some addition or subtractions also, right? And then what it is doing, it is creating a synthetic data line for us, and then it is doing a squeeze on that. So here I'm using Amazon plus AMD. Okay, let's say they move. Now you need to understand the relationship of inverse and direct variance and correlationships, variance, covariance. All right, which basically means there may be a list of 20 stocks which move together. You will no way you can see them unless you do some mathematical quick correlation metrics calculations, and you can you'll be shocked to see how 20 things are linked with each other, which you cannot even imagine. So we run through all 30,000 stocks, we run this correlation metrics, and we can say, okay, this apple is linked with 20 different things because those things feed the apple. They are the subsidiaries, and the lower injection feeds into Apple itself. For example, manufacturing companies, same thing could be with the Boeing, right? There are thousands of companies attached to make the Boeing parts. Those things show up. So that is how we want to see. There may be some relationship between, like, say, AMD versus NVIDIA versus Intel, right? So there are 3 chip makers. One wins, other loses. So how is the chip industry moving, right? So we can add, subtract, We can also see their subsidiaries. So I'm just giving you some ideas here how we can build this very complex professional approaches to bias. All right, my friends, we're doing good, going good. All right, so let's look at what's happening, right? How do we use it? Again, this is the entire 500 stocks where they are moving, the resting period. This is Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones 30 stocks, IWM 25 or whatever, 2000 stocks, right? All right, so this is just giving us the overall injection and the direction. This is giving us the top S&P 500 stocks which are going to move the market, right? And then what we are looking at here is, now we can say we can add this. I'm looking at 10 different things in one snapshot, so my eyes don't move much. I don't need to see what's happening here, what's happening here. I can create this. We have very strong grids like these, right? And we know what's happening, and we take a bias. And how do we trade now, right? So this is where it is. Now the squeeze, again, they can also be traded, and we can do some Elliott wave analysis on this. We can do so many things with this. We can generate the waves out of it, right? Waves inside waves. But as a simple equation, right? When you think about it as a sine waves. So when the squeeze is happening, it is gonna go red. That means Bollingers have now entered and inside the Keltner channel, which means the volatility has compressed, which means expect a sideways action. And then when the squeeze is happening and the market is moving in a sine wave into the bottom side, we can also project most likely is going to blow on the other side. For that, we cheat and look at the higher time frame and see where that is happening. Are we above zero, below zero, and squeeze is happening? So you can see above zero, below zero, which bias to trade, right? Which direction to trade. So with a little bit of practice and back testing, you will get into the habit of this. So now multi-time frame is, that's all there is. So we have this 6 to 7 o'clock, we have a squeeze coming on this NQ chart. We can look at SP, we can look at all of these, all those index of futures, right? So okay, let's start with the NQ. We have a squeeze here. We have a squeeze here, then what are we expecting? Well, we are looking for a blowout. Okay, well, we always talk about one thing. One thing is, remember, now this is a pattern we talked about, right? Apex and a triangle. Now which direction is gonna blow? We'll look at this squeeze now. This is where, look at this guy. At this moment, when we are deciding which direction to trade, AMD plus Amazon is bullish. Right here. Got it? You see that? Simple hint. In the squeeze is happening in the resting period. This resting period at the bottom of NQ is slowing down. It is the reason why we having this. We are doing some contract collection and we know which direction to trade. Shall I put a stop loss here, below this or above this? Right? So let's create it, right? This is our zone. And we're gonna take a break here or there, but which one? Well, look at the squeeze is signing up on the other side. All right, first of all, it is moving slowly here. Which stocks can we trust it to give us the direction? This is where we do the composites. See that? All right, you get it. You get it. You're getting it. Now the Tesla was going in a squeeze. NVIDIA came out of squeeze. So look at this. Watch this. Right? Let me take a picture. Right? So we need to make sure that we understand this. Right? Otherwise, we're doing all this from becoming successful. Right? Look at this. This is squeezing. This is coming out of the squeeze, and this sine wave is moving in this direction at the bottom level. All right. Perfect. And this momentum is also right? Lower low, lower high. What is this? This is a low, but which direction? It is making a higher high of the low pivots. All right, perfect. This is the squeeze resting period. Perfect. And it is also biasing, like moving in this direction. This has confirmed in the same location that, hey, we are already going to blow on the top side. So if that information is given to you, you have a bias. How many complex biases can you create like this? Easily. We can just, if you just take 1 hour to really feed your program, let's say 30,000 stocks, in 2 hours, it'll be out with all the correlationship between top 20 stocks which move the market, 30 stocks which move the market based on weightage. All right. Okay. So once we have that bias, but on the left side ETFs, they're all above. This S&P is above 0 and it's moving up. Right? It's all above 0 only. So here I'm just looking at above and below 0. Because I'm looking at a bigger picture. Above 0, below 0. See this? That's all. This 30-minute chart, above 0. Squeeze is great. I don't need any squeeze here, but I'm looking at, okay, which way are you moving? Which way are you moving? I'm above 0, above 0. So this NQ and ES are gonna go bullish because of these two things. See that? Looking for a squeeze, resting period. I don't want to get caught in the wrong side. I create my range. Below this, above this. Squeeze is giving us most likely you can just go here long. This is telling us the same information right here. See this? So squeeze happened here. This got out of the squeeze fast. Gave me the hint right here. Gave me the hint. Where are you moving? Where are you moving? Bias long, bias long, bias long. Gave me the hint. See that? And then this is moving up and up and up and up. Now this guy, Google and Meta came up. Right here, right? They came out of the squeeze too. So we can see which direction the squeeze is coming out. That means which way is the Bollinger gonna blow? This way or that way? Got it? Okay. How about if we create some more relationship with NVIDIA plus AMD? Now you don't know the relationships, right? You don't know the relationships. So it's very easy to do. Let's search how to create correlation, right? Inverse correlation, direct correlation, covariances, simple statistics 101 right here. Now by doing this, look at this, telling us bias is long. Bias is long. One of the greatest secrets have been exposed to you, my friends. Resting period, biases are there and we take it off. All right, let's look at RTY, right? Now RTY at this point, if we just look at RTY, right? We have to look at the stocks, but as an index, it is going short, going against everything else. Look at this, right? As IWM ETF is looking for shorts only. This is the guy who started the short. It was retested. You know what to do. All right. So we are not gonna now ETFs below 0. I'll shorts only. I will take shorts only. This is a big bar, shorts only, right? Shorts only. So how can we get a short idea? Here I don't know. It is below 0 here. Now I'm looking for shorts. Now I'm looking for shorts. Now how do I enter short? Here or there and there and there, right? Okay. No worries, my friends. Again, let's see. If I use no indicator, what can I do to see if I can get in this trade? So here we don't have a short. Here, let's zoom in. Right here. When the short came, we are at POC. Value high, value low, POC, right? Okay, how do I short it? This is my big bar. Now this is on a 5-minute chart. Nobody is stopping us to change the time frames here, but so you wait for this guy to recycle on the other side. All right, there what it is. This what it is. Sorry. So you say no. Okay, I see this one, but I don't know what to do here. Can we do some oscillator? Again, Gann said, use all the tools all the time. So stochastic momentum, I can see momentum. What kind of momentum? Stochastic momentum Let's just use stochastic. MACD, stochastic, this stochastic slow. All right, let's use one of them. There's so many of them. Okay, just to give us the confidence. So when the 0 is going on, I want this to be on the overbought scenario, which happened right here. See, now you watch this. So let me draw it again. So when this is happening, shorts only. Okay, and watch this. When this is happening, this has to be on the top side only. If this is below 0, that's what I'm trying to explain, right? Got it? Okay. So here, below 0, so somebody is trading RTY right here. Short area, right? All of them work nicely. Okay, let's do YM. From here, I'm going to take shorts only. See this below 0? I'm just trying to teach you how we can professionally create some very complicated grids to give us the direction. Very simple in Thinkorswim, and it's free. All right, so now this independent operators right here. So I'm looking for shorts only. Shorts only means right here. This is what I was trying to say. Let it go on the upper side. This is a good short. Why? Now you know why. Overbought. Below 0. Right? This is one operation going short. This is second operation going short. It came a little late in the afternoon because it confirmed after 30 minutes of being below 0. What that means is the Bollinger Band has exploded outside of the volatility channel. Momentum is back in the system and direction has been picked, and we're gonna go, and these are pullbacks on the top side. Now if it is above 0, we're gonna take longs. So let's go back to 15 minutes, so it's faster. Okay, so this is longs only above 0, right here. So above, this is like squeeze is happening, right? Now when the squeeze is happening right here, now we can know a sine wave is going up, most likely it's gonna explode on the right side. Now let this be on the bottom side. Now we're gonna go to 5 minutes, right? 3 days back, and we can always add more data. Okay, we already have data, no problems. So where are we? Okay, there we are. So DIA is above 0, right? Remember, think practically. Why are we doing this? Why are we spending all the time? Why are we spending day and night? We have dreams. We have American dreams, global dreams, Indian dreams, Greek dreams, right? Pakistan dream. I have friends all over. And then we have Canadian dreams, Mexican dreams, right? We all come together, and this is what it is. This Wall Street brings the world together, and this is one of the ways we can always participate in understanding things as a team. And there it is. One of the ideas, again, no recommendations for buy sell, SEC rule number 144, FINRA rules all apply. Now we are just giving you some ideas so you can talk to your best brains in the world, the brokers, who can help you put some deals together. But if you want to do it on your own, self-service, this is what one of the things you can enjoy. This could be a trading system for you to start building your career around, right? Above 0, below 0. Okay, above 0, longs only. By doing this one-sided structural trading, you're taking half the risk off and also half the confusion off as well. This one keeps you on the right track. Longs only, right? Longs only. Okay, so you can be 1 IM scalper or 100 YM trader, it doesn't matter. We are building this foundational systems to build a strong foundation. These foundational systems are just trying to train your brain to think in the right way. Now, one more great things you can see is this is again staying with this YM above zero only. Now, if I see a squeeze coming in, this is one way you can cheat the squeeze direction. Squeeze means there's a calm sideways action inside. Squeeze. Which side are you going, my friend? There we go. See that? Boom. So there's a way you can use technical indicators. There's a way, an approach you can take to be effective technical trader by doing this multi-dimensional grids. I'm looking at how many things I'm looking at. Look at this. I'm looking at 10 different things at the same time in one shot. Boom. My brain is trained. So can be yours. Anybody's brain can be trained. Now we are looking at 6 screens and 20 of these. We're taking big lots, right? And then we are doing a lot of other things. But you don't need to unless you are a professional trader. You can get to this high accuracy first and build your accounts. In today's retail world, you can get 10, 20, 30, 40 accounts. Have companies started, right? Work as a team, groups. There's so many opportunities which were not available outside. Now they are. And it's going to get even better and better. So it's better to use if you're trying to manage your money and try to do this part-time, 1-2 hours a day also. This is one of those things, and say, okay, let me see if everything is set up for me 2 hours a day. I will just trade 5 to 8 a.m. That's it. 5 to 8 a.m. and I'm done. Maybe 5 to 7 I'm done, or maybe 6 to 8, right? Or maybe afternoon session. But, 1 to 4, 1 to 3. So you have this flexibility. So, all right. So it makes sense, right? What is all this? Nothing. Just take picture. Brain works in picture. Think picture, right? Don't think, oh, value high, value low. Oh, this is 150, this is 300. Don't create scenarios on your own, which you can, right? Just in this startup model, as I said, this is again, we are giving some baseline systems for folks to just use the typical things. Friends, that's why we are here, right? To share. So you grow, your communities grow, your countries grow, your families grow, your friends grow, right? There we go. But this is you have to have a very strict discipline in this. Anybody can click. It's a very easy business if you follow the rules. And you can make it as complicated as doing 150 PhDs sitting and doing modeling. As a trader, right? This is what it is. So, all right. So I think I've given more chit chat than I wanted to. And here it is, right? Squeeze, pull back, direction long, squeeze, take long, squeeze, potential take long. See that how the squeeze, that means which side we are expecting Bollinger Bands to explode. Directed by the bias, by the corresponding ETF. You can also use index too. All right, so how about ES? Okay, let's do ES. Now we can have 4 dashboards here, same thing. You can just see whichever sets up nicely. All right, so let's go to today. Let's get it done. All right, so ES, again, this is all top S&P index funds, right? We already know which direction we are going because we already talked about it. It's going to blow to the it's going to blow on the left side. I'm looking at this and this right here. I'm thinking it's going to go to the long side. First of all, Q and S&P above zero. I'm already biased looking at this. I'll take longs only, but doesn't mean I cannot flip my intention. If this flips, I flip. Right? No emotions. And this same thing can be put here as well in all over. So now, I mean, like if you have 2 screens, you have a bigger screen, you can, but get started, right? With the right intention. So half the battle is which direction? Is it a pullback? Is it a calm before the storm? We are addressing all this, right? And this is 5-minute chart. So again, squeeze is coming. Which direction? It's gonna blow. I look at here, right? So when the morning energy is already built up, I already know where we are going, right? Boom and boom. Now this is a perfect trade. Why? There's a calm showed up in this ES. This is the direction. It is going to go long, right? Okay, how do I enter? What do I do? Well, it's simple. Remember, we talked about breakout boxes, right? You can have a breakout box and you can have breakout trend lines, right? Oopsie daisy. And what do we talk about in the trend line? Bias is there, long, it is all thing. I just explained it. I don't want to keep repeating and wasting your time. Long. Here's a pullback scenario. Squeeze happened. I said like, oh, squeeze is coming. Now what? It's gonna blow, right? And the squeeze started happening here. Squeeze ended here. So you can use this squeeze range to box out. Think smartly, right? Think smartly. Squeeze happened, right? This I'm just getting a range. Okay, squeeze started happening in this range. This is the height. Let it blow one side or the other, and then we can also see this is telling us, giving us the hint. Now we can also do multi-time frame on this. 5, 10, 15, 5, 20, 50, 1 hour, right? But get this, you can add 4 more. This flexible grid, 4 more on maybe higher time frames, and you can put this on that. You cannot miss the direction trade bias. So this is, my friend, right approach where we are seeing the volatility, compression, expansion, and the direction, and we enter when we get calm before the storm. So I hope, my friends, this helped us. Congratulations to the world and our friends and our community for great things coming. Great innovation is going to come, and we should be ready for that big success in trading, right? So expect positive, meditate positively. Positive affirmation, manifestation, Buddhist monk meditations, right? It doesn't matter. There's only one thing in the world, in the universe. Love all, my friends. And we will talk about this frequency in the next video, maybe, where we are gonna expose the frequencies of stocks and frequencies of things, 33 dimensions, and the words itself. So if your name and your date of birth is vibrating to, let's say, frequency of 5, sequencing, so you better trade something which has a frequency of 5, because you are going to be in sync and one with this, right? So that's all there is. So it's because you will have much better success. But if you believe in those ideas we're talking about, then it makes sense. All right, sir. And then what else can we do about it? Okay, I think for now, let's not keep on going and rambling about it. So here, create your ETFs or maybe your indexes. Second grade, create relationship of correlationship or independent stocks. Maybe you just trade crude oil. Maybe you just trade one thing, right? Well, make sure the whole grid is just USO and ES and CL, right? Brent oil, BZ, whatever symbols are there, right? So we can create relationship among them. Positive note, negative note, ETFs. What are the top 20 stocks which are representing the oil industry? Same philosophy. You can add, subtract, bias momentum versus bias squeeze, correlationship squeeze, and then when the squeeze happens on the execution chart, I'm not gonna put that CL there. Squeeze direction. Look at this. Long. Crude oil moves smoothly, right? Very nicely. Beautiful. Bias short. Squeeze. Which direction is squeeze exploding? It's going to come here. It is also here, right? It's going to. Bollinger is going to blow on the bottom side. So there we go. And we're going to put USO here, right? No, USO. right here. Now this, you can see here, it not giving any bias. This is squeezing and moving in the short direction, multi waves. $1,000 easy, one contract. So my friends, I think you got the idea, you got the context, you got how we can use technical indicators effectively, and you can watch it, project it, see it happen, and then you can start trading. And if you have further detailed questions on execution, brokers are there. And if you have more question on making it a little bit more advanced grids, email us, and we are here for your support. Thank you so much.